Once called glitches, Healthcare.gov's ongoing failures could shape the Obama legacy. So who are the players behind the scenes and behind this screen? HHS Secretary Kathleen Sebelius has been the administration's most visible face. Some Republicans are calling for a resignation. And late-night TV skits on shows like Saturday Night Live are taking aim at her and the site's problems.
Unfortunately, the site was only designed to handle 6 users at a time.
She's now in damage control mode, visiting call centers, making speeches, and blogging about the tech surge. Sebelius spent much of her time before the debut marketing, leaving the management of the rollout largely up to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Lawmakers are looking for who's at fault.
When was the integrated system tested?
During the last 2 weeks in September.
And what was the result of that?
I don't have the results. You'd have to get that from CMS.
And who would I go to get that information? Who is your point of contact at CMS?
So there are a number of people.
Give me a name.
Henry Chow.
Henry Chow is the CMS official in charge of technology for the healthcare law. Contractors blamed him for making a last-minute decision requiring visitors on the site to register. That's apparently caused one bottleneck in the system. He also famously told a group of insurers back in March that he was nervous, saying, "Let's make sure it's not a third-world experience." Then there's his boss, Marilyn Tavenner, the head of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Before CMS, she spent 25 years with the Hospital Corporation of America, including as a division president. She began her career as a nurse. Like Sebelius, Tavenner has been a high-profile promoter of the healthcare website. Before Congress this week, she apologized to Americans for the botched website, but she also pointed to the contractor CGI for some of the problems. She said a fix is on the way. So who's in charge of that? CMS had been the so-called quarterback of the rollout, but that's changed. QSSI, owned by Optum and part of United Health, has now been named general contractor. Jeff Zients announced that decision in his role as consultant in the tech surge. He's soon to be a White House economic advisor, a former budget official, and presently a healthcare entrepreneur with a history of private sector management success. Also bringing private sector experience is Chief Technology Officer Todd Park. He was co-founder of Castlight Health back in 2008, a closely held healthcare shopping site based in San Francisco. He also worked on healthcare projects for Booz Allen Hamilton. With this team now in place, Secretary Sebelius told Congress she's confident the site's problems will be a thing of the past by November 30th. Megan Hughes, Bloomberg, Washington.